morning, friends. It's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living, and I just came downstairs. It's 6:15. Oh, I gotta get a fire going today. I can feel it. I can feel it. I gotta pack lunches. Thank goodness it's freaking Friday. I have not been on the ball with packing lunches at all this week. At all. So, yeah, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my shot of vinegar, make my coffee, and hopefully be able to have my coffee before I have to get the kids up for school. So let's get this day rolling. All right, guys, the girls just left and caught the bus. I heard the bus and yelled out the door. Maze came tromping downstairs, and these are the boots I got them yesterday for 15 bucks, regular $49.99 or $49.97 from Walmart. I actually got them too, but these are marked down to 15. I got them Spider-Man ones and Batman ones for next year. These might fit them next year too, but little kids always get boots wet. So for 30 bucks, I got two for less than I would have paid for a new one at the beginning of the season. I also got Misha a pair of sneakers for next September, and Evie a little tiny pair of boots too for next year. But he hasn't seen these yet, so I'm going to bring them out and show him. But he likes Spider-Man, so yeah, exciting. I got to get him ready for school. I was hoping my husband was working in town, but he's not, so I'll have to take the spin in this morning, but such is life. Oh, Maze is looking good in his new boots. And his jacket and snow pants were just washed last night because they were full of mud.
It's off.
Yeah, we got to hit the road, Toad. Well, try it real quick. Here. He wants to try that. See his new boots? He said they fit perfect, but I know they're a little big. But it's hard to do the scooter on the dirt pavement or dirt driveway, and you don't got gloves on. I'm sure that metal's cold. Yeah, why don't you wait till you get home and you can try it with some mitts. Woo! Woo! Oh, you know how to do it. Well, you know how to roller skate and skateboard, don't you? Good job.
My foot was on a little.
Yeah?
So I know to use a scooter.
Yes. You are a boy genius.
5 years old.
You are 5 years old, yeah.
I thought I could do it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I opened the wrong side. Silly me. Anyways, let's hit the road, you guys. All right, friends, it's like 7 after 8 in the morning. I walked over to the rink after I dropped Maze off just to see, because sometimes they have a rack there you can take free skates, and or they might pay for them, but they had a few skates there, but none that would fit Maze. And I got to go home and look in the shop for the girls' skates to see if they still fit them. I'm going to put the word out to Dad because he likes to go to Frenchie's if he sees some second-hand ones, and I'll get them sharpened because I had to run around this morning and fill out 4 field trip things for skating next week, for goodness sake. So anyways, I'm going to just check here at Canadian Tire and see. And yeah, the only places in town I think that would sell skates is Canadian Tire and Walmart. Walmart would probably have an even smaller selection than Canadian Tire, so it's worth having a look-see. Yeah, go down to the sporting section. Alright, they have some skates here, but I mean, there's these little kid ones. I was hoping to get real skates. I just don't think they have them in the little kid sizes. I don't know. Maybe little kid. Yeah, see? But his feet are so small too. Maybe those are the only kind that would actually fit him. They're friggin' $54, but let's see what size feet they go up to. Year 8 to 11. Oh no, size is 8 to 11. Jeez, we'll see. I'm gonna keep looking. Alright guys, I made it out of Canadian Tire. I did get him a pair of those little superhero skates, but I'm saving the receipt because I'm gonna check Walmart to see. They had like actual hockey skates there, but there was none in his size, or like there were too small, which won't do, or like a couple sizes too big, which won't do because you'll really hurt your ankle when you're skating. So I opted for these. It's not for a few days now, so I'll be able to bring them back if I need to. But I want to come in here and just see what's shaking on my way home. And I might pop over to Walmart, like I said, just to see their variety of skeets. I just know they don't have a whole lot there. I was hoping one of these like chicken things would be marked down, but I guess not. Oh well, I guess I'll have to cook today. Well, still lots of salads. I always like to flip them over too, like that one's kind of brown. Sometimes you get them and they don't look any different. That one doesn't look too bad. If I could get a Greek one, that would be good. There's organic carrots. Maybe I'll get some of those and dehydrate them. I'm going to do that cauliflower today. Perhaps. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Every time I come in here, I check these ribs. See if they're going to be marked down, but they're not. Still like 20, 22, 23 bucks. But I would grab them all if they were 50% off, I'm telling you. We do like our ribs. So I'm just going to keep looking, bumbling around like I own the joint. It's a big old roast beef. Some steak, kind of marbled. My husband might like that. That one's 20 bucks. No. Maybe I'll get that one for him. Maybe we'll have steak tonight. Yeah. We had steak the other night, but I could do something different maybe. We'll see. We're just, yeah, we'll see. Chicken, yeah, not the greatest prices. I've seen them cheaper, even when they're not marked down. And hamburger's not what I want to pay for it, so. Oh, he's doing some more stickers. I'll have to double back. I'm telling you, those ribs, you got to do those ribs.
It'll be done soon.
I hope so. Yeah, he's just over there doing chicken. I told him that yesterday. He should do his ribs. So I'm going to keep checking. Yeah, he's putting stickers on a lot of chicken. Oh, he's gone now. Let's go back and look. Let's go back and look. Yeah, there's like drumsticks, so they'd be about $5 a pack. I'd like to get those. Chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Get a couple of those. But yeah, I'll keep looking. Yeah, see, they still have a whole bunch of stuff. I got enough stuff, so I'll resist. But lots of milk bones and things if people have dogs. If there's any kitty treats, I'd get some for Medea's cats, but nope. I'm gonna go up the cheese aisle, and I should check the pasta sauce aisle just for my own curiosity. Wonder if that guy's gonna do ribs. You can tell I got rib on my mind. Ribs. No, it's Friday. Mally's going for a sleepover at a friend's house tomorrow. A late birthday sleepover. Messiah's going for a sleepover tonight at a friend's house. Like after supper. Yeah, I don't see any cheese that's popping out to me. Yeah, it's not really like $7.99, $8.99. There's one there for $5.99, but yeah, I still got a couple of frozen ones home, so I won't bother. Sometimes I buy these little yogurt drinks when they're 50% off. I have some at home. They're in the kids' lunches today, and they're still good until March 10th. Today's only the 7th or something. I buy those little ones up there for Evian. But yeah, I find I can often get good markdown deals on yogurt. So let's keep looking. He's over there looking at the ribs now. Ooh. I hope. It might be too early. I mean, they're vacuum packed, right? So they'd stay good for a long time. But I'm ready. And I'm raring. Yeah. Oh, I put a dishwasher loaded jars in my dishwasher this morning. I emptied it this morning. And then I filled it up with jars, like pint-sized jars, a few quart jars, but whatever. Just so I can vacuum seal and stuff today. I'm just gonna go up and down. I don't want him to think that I'm stalking him. Oh, this is the pasta tomato sauce aisle. We'll take a look. Oh, yeah, that sale's off now. I got them all for $1. Got like 26 cans. They're back up to $2.39. High five for me. Now these other ones are marked down some, $1.49, the Hunts, but that's still not as good a deal as I got when I bought all those. So I'm glad I swiped that up while I could. Ooh, I'm glad. I'm feeling proud as a peacock about myself with that. Yes, I am. All right. Ooh. Oh, shoot. I was in town today, like close to the dollar store. I need to get some more lids for my jars. I gotta see if I have some at home. Okay, he's gone. Let's go see if those ribs are... Oh, there's another lady there doing things, but she's not with the ribs. We'll go see. Oh, no, I don't see any stickers. Oh, this is new. Oh, some hamburger. Still a little pricey, but better than, $12.80, $11.70. We'll see. All right, friends, I just came from Superstore over there. We're just at the Big W. And, yeah, I just want to check the skates, just to check, because they might have something here. Rinky-dink, we're not avid skaters all the time. But if it saves me $20, I'll get different ones. Good morning.
Morning.
How are ya?
Not so bad self.
Well, pretty good, pretty good. It's Friday. Friday. It certainly is. All right. Yeah, I got some more things done today than I was expecting. I'm just pointing you downwards because people are walking towards me, so I might not want to be filmed. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. Hi. The sporting section is down by the, now, look at this. Well, $8.27. I bought a couple of these at Superstore because I heard it's good for what's going on, if you know what I'm saying. And I think I want to get the kids on a regular vitamin schedule. I know, vitamins are good for you. I just try to feed the kids good stuff all the time, so I never got into it, but I want to make sure their immune system is tip-top, if you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, those weren't kid vitamins. That would be too high a dose probably for them, but I do have a couple of kid bottles I can start them on. Sports and fitness, we'll see. I like looking at the camping section, though. I don't go camping enough. Like, I'd like one of those outdoor camping things that you put your Coleman stove on. It's $109, though. Come in. Yeah, they don't have a big sports section. That's baseball and stuff, I think. Hockey might be over here. I don't know. Basketball. That's weights and stuff. Maybe I went too far. Tennis. Fishing. Yeah, I must have went too far. I hope I'm not making you dizzy. Like there's goalie pads and stuff. Oh yeah, I missed it. It's right here. Hockey sticks and whatnot. We'll just see. Skates. Do they even have skates? No, that's summer stuff. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I got the ones I did because those were the only ones there that would fit him that, you know, wouldn't. Oh no, well, there's little frozen ones. Not that boys can't wear frozen. I'm not that kind of a parent, but I don't see the little superhero one that I knew he would like. And they're the same. Oh, those are rollerblades. Oh, but they turn into skates. Yeah. Well, I did what I could do. That's about it. So I hope to God the skates I have at home for the girls will fit them because I don't want to spend $100 on a pair of skates for the girls to use once this year. We'll see. I'll put the word out if anybody has skates for them to use, but yeah, we'll see. All right, friends, it's 10 to 10. I got home a little while ago. I picked up Evie. Evie was going to go to daycare today, but the lady that he goes to, a couple of her kids are homesick, so it's better not to send them if they're homesick and stuff. So Medea's going to pick him up probably around 2:30 today, so that's good. He's just out there playing back and forth, but I'll show you what I got. So at Superstore, I ended up getting 4 packs of hamburger. Yes, regular $12.72, $11.68, $11.70, $12.52. Yeah, so I might use one tonight. I might make hamburgers tonight and then put those in the freezer, or I could sizzle them up and can ground beef. I've done ground moose and stuff before. It'd be the same kind of thing. And then we'd have it for longer term shelf storage in case the power ever goes out, and I could just dump it in a chili or spaghetti or lasagna or whatever. 2 things of chicken thighs, regular $10.91, $10.60, 50% off, so about 2 for the price of 1. Chicken thighs are real good. They're boneless, skinless, and so versatile. This was 1 rack of ribs. This isn't the kind I usually do, but they had 1 sticker on this. I thought this could be for 1 supper. I'll probably just put this in the freezer. So everybody could have 1 or 2 ribs, which isn't very much, but it's something different than the regular kind of stuff we have. And I got 2 things of steak, regular $9.41, $9.75. So 2 for the price of 1. Not bad. I also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of organic baby carrots and ready to eat. I'm going to try to dehydrate these. I already have canned carrots in the basement. I don't see why I can't dehydrate these. I'm going to give it a whirl and see how I make out. And I went on a vitamin spree. I seen vitamin C and D are really good for if a sickness comes, if you know what I'm saying, world events going on. Yeah, so yeah, these aren't kid ones, but I got it, you know, myself, Medea, my husband, Marquise, he's big enough he could take that. The 2 chewable ones here are 500 milligrams. This is D3, 100 or 1,000 IUs, whatever. And then these ones are not chewable, and they're 1,000. Just so if anybody doesn't like swallowing pills, I don't mind swallowing pills, but you know what I'm saying. So that's what I got at Superstore. So at Walmart, I bought some burger buns, because if we have hamburgers tonight, it'll be good. I bought these. They were $2.97 each. I'm going to dehydrate some broccoli too. I've never done it before. Watched a video on it. Seems super simple. I won't have to cut and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm going to try to do this. I also got this because I guess Gatorade powder has electrolytes in it. I know you can make your own and you can buy electrolyte powder, but this has electrolytes in it. This is what a lot of people do. So I bought this kind. This is Frost Iceberg. What's that one? Orange. Yeah. Big bottles of Javex or bleach were 3 for $6. I bought 3 a couple of weeks ago, but now I have enough. Now I have enough. And I bought 2 bathroom cleaners. And I notice it says 99.9% of bacteria, fungus, or fungi, and viruses. So, yeah, it might say bathroom cleaner, but I'll use this on any old thing that I need to remove viruses from, if you know what I'm saying. At Canadian Tire, I got those skates, which are still out in the van, and paper towel was on sale. I bought 2 things of that for storage because we have 1 roll that we're finishing up now. And yeah, we're good. We're good. So let me put some of this stuff away, and I bought myself a pretty, you got to see this. Yeah, yeah, I'll tell you about it in a minute. All right, this is my new pretty. Now I have another one out in the porch. Doesn't have anything on it now, but this one is missing a tray. My other one is missing 2 trays. And I went on Amazon last night to look for just buying replacement trays, and you can buy them, but they're like $20 to $25 for 2, which, yeah, I could do that. But then I checked at Walmart. This was $49. Yeah, it's an expense. I can do it though. And it comes with 5 trays. It comes with a fruit roll-up layer thing and a mesh one, which is good so little things don't fall in between the cracks, because you'll see in a minute the corn that pretty much all fell to the bottom. So yeah, now I'm gonna have 3 dehydrators. Someday I'd like to get one of those Excalibur ones or one of the big fancy ones, I don't know, but for now I have these, and I'm gonna take this out and wash it and start working on those carrots. Oh, also, I just filled up Harriet with all those carrots. I rinsed the carrots first. We're going to blanch them for 3 to 4 minutes. I'll wait till it comes up to boil and put the timer on. Then you put it in cold water and put them on the dehydrator trays. How easy is that? So I want to do these today so they're not taking up room in the fridge. And yeah, we can get those puppies going. Okay, before I wash that, I'll show you the corn. Yeah. A lot of it fell down to the bottom, but yeah, corn doesn't take very long to do, like 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours. Hard as a rock. Good to go. So I'm going to dump this into a bowl and then we'll get it into a jar. Right, I got it all out. There's a little bit in this one. I filled up the rest of this one. There's a little peas in the bottom, but that's okay. Half pint of corn, another half pint of corn, and plus all the ones I did yesterday. Probably after I'll get a nice picture of them all. But yeah, I just wanted to get this out so I can wash these trays and it be ready for the carrots. She's getting there. She's getting there. I'll wait another minute and I'll put the timer on. It's 10:21 in the morning. Not too shabby. Alright, I just took this out of the box. And yeah, see, this is, you can make fruit roll-ups and stuff on it. And I'd like to get a few more of these for other trays because, well, you see how the corn and the peas fall down in between. But yeah, look at, has 5 trays. This only has 3 trays. I haven't washed this yet. I'm going to though. And you can see the holes get smaller and bigger. But I'll have 5 full trays, which is great. It says it's expandable. I don't know. That must just mean that I can pile them on top of one another. But yeah, and this has a temperature gauge. This one does not have a temperature gauge. My other one does, but a lot of recipes specify what temperature it should be at. Yeah, so anyways, just a bonus. It comes with a little, I wonder if it has recipes or helpful hints, cooking. Yeah, vent 3, or vent. Yeah, gives you some tips and stuff, so I'll look at this. I'm just going to rinse these off and dry them and do that one and get my other one out too, because whatever I don't fill up with carrots, I have other things I can dehydrate. Alright, I'm going to use my new fancy first. I just rinsed them, wiped them. I strained these, I put them in a bowl of cold water. They're still kind of warm, but this is just going to help with the dehydrating process probably. I'm not going to be shook about it. But I'm going to layer these up. I'm not going to try to put these on top of each other, like layered on top. I want to make it like a single layer, just because these aren't sliced up carrot pieces. These might take a little longer than regular carrots that you chopped up. We'll see. But I'm going to load up and see if I need another dehydrator. Alright, I got it all on here. I had to squish some, but these will shrink up a bit, and so there'll be room in between the carrots. And I'm going to stack them all on this one, and I'll rotate the bottom to the top in a couple of hours and do that throughout the day. And in this book, oh, I'll try to find the page. It does have tips and suggestions and how to rehydrate and all that stuff, which I do appreciate, which is good. There's tons of information out there on YouTube and in books and things. And yeah, these are still pretty crunchy, but I think it just kind of wakes them up a bit, and it's easier to dehydrate, and they probably rehydrate better after you blanch them. That's my assumption. So let me get this going, and we'll work on something else. All right, I was just looking in here. Carrots, it says slice or dice into little pieces, which I didn't do. Steam until tender, and they'll be leathery when they're dried, but that's fine. And vegetable drying chart should be between 120 and 130 Fahrenheit, 50 to 55 Celsius. Greens such as spinach and kale should be dried at a lower temperature. Yeah, I'm going to put it on 130 because this is a fully stocked dehydrator, and I'm going to get it going. But yeah, I'll just turn it up to, oh, what is it? There, I guess. Yeah. And we'll plug it in and see how it works. Well, I'm just bringing Harriet up to boil again. I put those 2 bags of frozen broccoli in there, and I have this from Costco, but these are bigger than those ones in that Walmart broccoli, so I'm going to take it out and cut it up a bit and drop that in the pot too. All right, friends, this is all that frozen broccoli that I did. I blanched it just a couple minutes, and it's still pretty firm. And it loaded up 3 of the trays on this dehydrated. I actually put the mesh thing that came with my new Pretty down at the bottom because there's little pieces and I know they'll fall down. I put the Costco broccoli in the boiled, like blanch water that I did this in. I might use that tonight. I usually steam broccoli, but I didn't want to waste the water, so I'm going to get these going now. Whew. I've been on the phone. It's 1:09 in the afternoon. I'm thinking I'll use that broccoli that I just kind of boiled a little bit, shut the heat off, and let it sit there for 20 minutes. It's not completely cooked, but it's soft. I'm going to make beef and broccoli with that beef I bought today, that steak. I'll just slice it up, fry it up, and add the broccoli and seasonings, and Bob's your uncle. Also, I had bought 3 boxes of this honey garlic chicken wings, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. I left one in the box so I'd have the directions. 2 of the boxes I took the bags of chicken wings out and put it in a big Ziploc bag. I'm going to fill up this pan. Whether it takes all those chicken wings, it might not, we'll see. And do them up. I'm going to put this back in the deep freezer. I just got this out so I could see the directions. 425 thaw unopened sauce pouches. I don't really care about the sauce. They can season it up with hot sauce or whatever. Arrange frozen chicken wings on a single layer of parchment paper, lined baking sheet. Heat till crispy. 1 bag, 25 to 30 minutes on the bottom rack, turning once. 2 bags, 30 to 35 minutes on the top and bottom racks, turning wings and switching racks once. Let stand 2 minutes and serve with dipping sauce. We're going to have chicken wings, beef and broccoli, and I have a box of spring rolls my husband got from Costco, I don't know, last week or something like that. And yeah, that's what they'll have. Not too shabby. So I'm going to get this out, put it on here, and get it in the oven now. Right, I got 2 bags. Like, I still have 2 bags of chicken wings in here. There's 30 wings. 30 pieces, medium. Yeah, 30 pieces, so this is supposedly 60 wings. That doesn't seem right, but maybe. But yeah, I got 2 more bags in there. 2 bags in here, but I'm just going to do this. I'll put that back in the freezer, this back in the freezer, and I have the oven preheating, so this is going to go in the oven. All right, friends. Well, yeah, I've decided to go from hamburgers to kind of Chinese supper. I'm not making rice or anything though. I don't feel like all that. But that's okay. That's all right. And this is that 50% off steak I got today. It's nice and marbled. I'd have been thinking yesterday, but I didn't have this yesterday. I would have marinated the meat to make it a little more tender. But I'm going to cut it up nice. thin slices if I can. I may have to get a sharper knife. This is a sharp knife. We'll see. Evie's running around. Evie, you watch out for that chair. You watch it, Buster. You watch it. I just got off the phone again for another prescription. Just because I didn't, for some reason, I forgot a couple of them. But yeah, I'm making sure I'm on top of that game. Absolutely. And I took the jars out of the dishwasher today that I washed. I have them covered in a towel just because I don't want any kind of cross-contamination. I don't have time to sanitize them now. Otherwise, I would vacuum seal that powdered milk. But I'll do that this weekend. I don't know where the remote is, Evie. You gotta go find it. Oh, will you take it out there and play with it? Good boy. There's a great big thing of fat down the middle of this. I don't know how much room I have on. 17 minutes left on my phone, so. Yeah. I'm cutting off the big chunks of fat that are on the outside because those will just toughen up. And usually if you get beef and broccoli in a restaurant, it's super tender. Mine will be kind of tender, but not super tender. Yeah, that was just on a whim I changed my mind. I just remember my husband got that box of spring roll things. Oh, my nose is itchy. And if I had really been thinking, I'd use those chicken thighs for something. Okay, you take it up there and play with it. A remote control car he's got for his birthday. Anyways, yeah, my son's throwing a party tonight at Medea's house. Evie's going with his other Grammy today, which will be nice for him so he can see his cousin and stuff. Yeah, Messiah, I'm bringing into her friend's house after 5:30 today. Mally's going for a sleepover tomorrow, but I was just talking to Dad on the phone too. He said if I'm coming in town, he always has a bag of treats for the kids on the weekend. Oh, he doesn't know if he'll be able to get out tomorrow because it's supposed to be kind of nasty. And I said, oh, I don't want you driving out like that. He's like, no, I got the bag of treats here. You come into town. I said, well, Marquise is picking Maze up from school, but I'll be coming in when I drop Messiah off, so I'll pop in there then. It's very important to get the treats. Yeah, I wanted to sit down and have a cup of tea with you today. I don't know if I'll have time. We'll see. I want to. You guys are a big priority in my life, but you know how it goes, how life goes. If not, this will probably be a mellower weekend. Tomorrow will be, because 2 of my girls will be gone. Evie won't be here, and I'm not complaining about them. But, you know, they take energy and attention and everything. Hard to sit down and have a proper cup of tea with you. And I love doing those kind of videos with you guys. I really do. I love it. They're like my favorite, to be honest, because I get to sit down and have an actual chat with you. But I don't get a chance to do it as much as I want. But maybe when I'm retired and don't have so many responsibilities, I can do things on a whim. I mean, I do some things on a whim, like this supper, because I bought that hamburger and those buns thinking I'll make hamburgers. And that probably would have been easier, but I'm like, well, I'm already in the food prepping mode. I have the carrots and broccoli dehydrating. I have the jars ready for my powdered milk. I might as well keep going. And that's what I do. I get on these kicks, and this wouldn't usually take this long to cut up. It's just I'm cutting it nice and thin. Trying to. So, anyways, yeah. Yeah, Medea's going for another job interview. She's going to keep her job that she has, but it's working for like a moonshine place. that sells at the farmer's market. So that's what she's doing this afternoon. Her interviews for, she already had her first initial interview, but called back, which is exciting. And she'd still keep her like job that she has. Like she works from home on the computer, like it's for some sort of moving company. Now watch out, boob. Watch out. This is yucky. This is yucky. Yuck, yuck. So, but this would only be 1 day a week. So, she's going up to check that out. I think they just want to meet her. It's over from the South Shore, but there's a representative in this area on this side of the province. Probably just want to meet her, you know what I mean? Which is understandable. That's what you got to do. You got to face on a product. You got to make sure you have the right person. And she sure do have a pretty face, if you ask me. But it's not all about the looks. It's about, you know, can you handle it? And I know she can handle anything. So I'm not shook about it. You don't pull that towel off, I'm gonna poke you. Oh gosh. Yeah, this would be probably good. No. No. You need to go have a lay down. No. You're not putting that up there. I'm gonna take it. I'm getting my gloves off. Take my earrings off if we're gonna rumble.
No.
Take my earrings off. Whew. Let's go. Well, you've got to take it out, Eddie. Okay, are you all done? You don't have to drink it. All done? Oh, you little turkey bird.
No.
Oh, okay. Are you still playing with the remote control car? Or is the batteries dead? Are they dead?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. We'll have to break Maze's heart. I mean, see, you flip it over and there's more fat. And I don't eat chunks of fat or anything, but keto style fat's good. Good organic. This probably isn't organic. Most meat and stuff isn't organic unless it's labeled. And then even then you gotta question sometimes. No. Evie, what's gotten into you today? Are you full of beans?
Yeah.
I think you are full of beans.
No.
No. That's the puffer and I don't need it taken apart. Skedaddle. Skedaddle. Yeah. See what I'm saying? This is just one. Imagine if all five are here, because sometimes I have all five going at me at once. And even the husbands sometimes are at you. I'm just teasing.
Mom.
You know what I'm saying. There's some hardcore daddies out there that do all the same things mommies do, but you moms out there and you dads out there that take the role of rearing the children and stuff. Hats off to you. And those parents that homeschool, ooh, Nelly, I couldn't imagine. I think it's great, but what? Hon? What?
Yuck.
Yuck? Okay, don't touch.
Yeah.
You guys are superheroes. You really are. I don't know how you get anything done in a day. I'm just cutting chunks of meat that are in between the fat slices. Okay, just leave it. I'll sweep it up after. So that's a big old thing of fat. No, Webby. What is it? Oh, water. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because I was washing dishes, boob.
Right.
Yeah, I'll have to mop it up after.
Yeah.
Good idea?
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought so.
that's Mom. Okay. Yucky, yucky, Mama.
Yeah, it's yucky.
Yucky, yucky.
Yucky, yuck, yuck.
Yuck, yuck.
Oh.
Yuck.
Yeah, I'm feeling more and more into the food prep. I'm thinking, since I'm not using that hamburger for hamburgers, I can throw those buns in the freezer instead of hamburger and scramble up all that hamburger and can it up. I'm trying to use every single jar in my basement. I've never actually done that all at the same time. And if I can do that, that'll be quite an accomplishment for me. And then I can put the word out because all my local friends tag me in videos or ads that have mason jars for sale that people are getting rid of, whether they just stopped canning or they were family canning. You know, their family used to can and don't can anymore. And I've just had to kind of shut it down in the sense, I just don't need any more jars right now. But if I use up all my jars, you can darn tootin' bet I'm scooping up more. Because you can get it at a really good price. Because you can buy jars here in town. But for the amount that I can, when I can something, I don't can little batches. I can big batches. It could be really pricey. I go to the dollar store to get my lids for my can, like my jars that I can, because that's the cheapest place in town. I couldn't imagine having to buy new jars every time. And you recognize the people I buy them from yard sales, they probably had to do that. It's expensive. It's worth it in the long run because you can use them year after year after year, like the jars. But it's an expense at first. You got to start small. You can't expect to have a whole great big boatload of jars at the beginning of this journey. Luckily, I like to thrift shop and I'll buy used ones, sanitize them, clean them, wash them. I'm fine with that. Some people aren't, but I am. I don't think I'm silly. I think that I'm smart in that sense. It's all good. They're jars. You can clean them. And I've never canned with not canning jars. People can with those, like the tomato sauce jars. And people do that fine. I've never done that. I'd like to learn how to do that because there's a lot of jars to be had that way too. I don't think you can pressure can with those, but people water back can with them. Okay, last one. Last but not least, what time is it? Oh, that's the timer. It's probably around 1:30. This won't take long to sizzle up a bit, and that broccoli's half cooked. I just throw it in. I don't know if I have a beef and broccoli seasoning mix. If not, I'm just going to look up something on the internet and throw it together. And those egg rolls, after the chicken wings come out, I'll throw those in the... It says egg rolls, but they look like spring rolls on the box. I'll show you when I get them out. I forget if they're upstairs or in there or what, down in the basement. But I'm just thinking, yeah, why not? This won't be sitting in here. And whether I can up that hamburger or not, I might not. I might end up making hamburgers tomorrow for lunch. Not a big deal, because I think I have frozen hamburger in the freezer too. So I might use one and make hamburgers for lunch tomorrow. That's easy peasy, especially with the grill. You throw it on there. You just need to do up the patties. I got the buns. Make sure you got the condiments. Throw in a couple of vegetables, a cucumber sliced up or whatever. Or I don't think I have French fries, but I could see. Those often go together. Not the greatest for you, but it's, you know, it's something to have. But these guys all like this stuff. Chicken wings and beef and broccoli. And spring rolls. I love spring rolls. They're not keto because the wrapping, but delish. You can buy them in town, I think, but you only get like 6 or 8 in a pack, which isn't very much. I could eat that myself. But when I eat a great big platter full of food. Because I don't eat 3 meals a day. I generally eat one giant meal a day, and it's Giant. Man. Yeah, some of these might not be little strips, but whatever. Oh, I watched something on... Oh, thank you for your recommendations for like kind of strange movies, Tamara. I know you mentioned one. I haven't watched it yet. It's on Tubi. I'm going to check that out. But I watched the series on Netflix, Dracula. I was a huge fan of Dracula when I was younger. I remember my mom took me to the King's Theater here in Annapolis. It's just a little theater when the old like 1990s video or movie came out. And I have it on VHS and I think I have it on DVD. I read the book. But there's a little series. There's only 3 episodes I didn't realize. And I'm like, oh, all of a sudden it's over. They're like an hour and a half each episode. But I liked it. I did. But I think I'm a little biased in regards to Dracula. I enjoyed it. And after that, I learned all about Vlad the Impaler and the history of Romania. I read books on Romania and orphanages in Romania and stuff like that. Children of the Night was another one. I mean, it was a story. It wasn't... But just craziness. Not crazy. I enjoyed it. And that's what books are there for, to be read, right? Anyways, I watched that the other day. Not all in one sitting, but at first I was like, oh, this Dracula is not very handsome. But after I watched it a while, he got more handsome and more handsome. Not that I'm all for vampires, but you know what I'm saying. Just like, I could see the appeal for sure. All right, friends. Sorry, my phone ran out of space. I was saying that I found that guy sexy. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know if they'll come out with a season 2, but yeah, there was only 3 episodes, so whatever. Anyways, I had this going. I put a little bit of oil in the pan. I put a handful of these diced frozen onions in there. I haven't seasoned it up yet. But I did find a couple of beef and broccoli things. I know you can make your own, but this makes it so much easier for me. Clubhouse. I'm going to put 2 because it's a big one. We don't do anything small around here. You guys know this. You know this. Some onion powder. I season stuff even though there's a seasoning mix to go with this. Come on. It doesn't come out super fast. Onion powder. Comes out faster. Garlic powder. S&P. I'll mix it all around. I'm keeping it simple. The day just messaged me. She's just waiting on the guy to get there. So, and then once she's done, she's going to come here and get Evie. He was just having a conniption fit a second ago. He might be out there asleep on the floor. He was mad. I accidentally put the wrong cartoon on, and he was half asleep on the couch, and of course he blows up. And then I put the right one on, and he was still crying, and I just covered him with a blanket and left him. So, yeah, I don't want to cook this beef till it's like to smithereens. I like to cook it when it's just cooked, not pink, not red, just cooked, not dried out and tough. Now, of course, this would have been even more tender if I had marinated it overnight with a bit of cornstarch in the bag or something. But such is life. We're in 1:45 now. My teenager is supposed to pick Maze up. Marquise is supposed to get Maze. He doesn't get done class till 2:15 though. But I checked with the teachers. They're there till 3:30. I said, is it okay if he picks him up a little bit late? Oh yes, that's no problem at all. Like, that's no problem at all. I'm going to put this in now, because this broccoli isn't completely cooked. And I don't want it to turn to mush. But I gotta get it looking good. So anyways, yeah, he's picking him up bringing him here, picking up his friend Miles. They're having a party at Medea's house. Evie won't be there. Medea's getting a cake or something made. She showed me a picture. And at Dairy Queen, they can print a picture on the cake. And I don't know if she'll have time. If not, she said she's just going to print the picture off. But if you guys know what Trailer Park Boys are, it's a TV show that was showed on Showcase. I don't know if it still is. For seasons and seasons. Anyways, it's hilarious. It's really hilarious. Not a kid movie or a show at all. I don't know if it's showed in America or not. In the United States, I should say. Anyways, she photoshopped Marquise's face and Miles's face in a group shot with Ricky and Julian and Bubbles and whatever. She was going to get it put on a cake because it's like a birthday party, even though Marquise's birthday party was March 2nd and Miles's was just the other day. They're having like a party, team party. She's doing that for him. She's going to be there and a couple of her friends just, you know, to supervise. It's at her house and stuff. I'm going to turn that down a bit because I don't want this. This broccoli will probably turn to mush anyways, kind of. Just because I boiled it. But whatever. Don't generally. Oh, 1 large onion and a cup of water. So it would take 2 cups of water. I don't know if I'll put that much in there. I just need to get my measuring cup. Oh, actually I have the liquid measuring cup. That's 2 cups. Oh. Well, I'll use this one that's 4 cups and just eyeball it. Oh, I hear Evie again. Oh, I hear him. The little buster. Didn't put it all in there. I just filled that up to 2 cups, but we'll see. And the seasoning mix kind of thickens it up. That's what it does. Has a good flavor to it. So. I hear you, Evie. I should go check on him. I just have this on medium. I'm going to let it simmer a little bit and I'll thicken up and I'll be right back. Alright, I just took these out of the freezer. It says egg rolls, but they look kind of like spring rolls to me. I don't know. But there's 16 in here. I'm going to put those in when I take the chicken wings out. And I already took the chicken wings out to flip them over. And what is it? 425. That's the same temperature as the chicken wings, so that's good. Heat 19 to 20 minutes. Turn over halfway. Baking. Let stand 2 minutes. Caution. Product and tray will be hot, obviously. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, I just took out those spring roll, egg roll things. I'm going to put those in the oven because I just took the chicken wings out and I'll show you those in a sec. But let me get these going. Alright, I just took the chicken wings out before I put those spring rolls in. And I put them in longer than it says in the box, but they're still kind of like glossy. But I think they smell like they're already seasoned. The little seasoning packs looks like plum sauce, so I'm going to taste one to see. Because I know I bought chicken wings like this before. They were Schneider's, and maybe, I don't know, just me, the kids didn't seem to mind it. But I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't think it was very good. So I'm going to try one of these and see if they're different. My cousin sister, Lisa, she really said that these are really good, and they seem good. They seem like real chicken, real pieces, real whatever. But I'll try one when they cool down a little bit, and I'll let you know what I think. These are the PC brand honey garlic chicken wings. I was just putting a plate together for my husband. Misha's reading me some storybooks. She got new books this week. La Fruse de Trois Souris. How do you say that, Mish?
Le Fusée de Trois Souris.
Oh, okay. This one's J'ai fait un parcours.
J'ai fait un parcours.
Okay. I was close. Un ami pour Maxime. Oh, that was even better. La peinture de Zoe. Oh, getting better and better. Oui sont les classes. Classe?
Où sont les clés?
Oh, okay. Well, it was close. Yeah, for those that are new, all my kids
This
take
is the big one.
school in French. She's reading all in French. Yes, we're in Nova Scotia, Canada, and we are a bilingual country. So you can opt to put your kids in French classes or English classes. All my kids are in French classes, and they can speak French, so they can talk about me behind my back because I don't understand it. But at least they're bilingual. They do learn English in school too, but all
I'm
their
not in that grade.
not yet. But they do learn both languages. But yeah, so my kids can read and speak in French and English. Pretty cool, huh? But I was just putting up my husband's plate, beef and broccoli. I should have made rice, really. I should have, but I didn't. Spring rolls and chicken wings. Yeah, I'm going to stick this, wrap it up, and get the dishwasher going while Misha's reading me some stories. Well, I'm going to get this going while Misha keeps reading to me.
I'm on the second book. Just on the second book.
Oh, yeah, she's on her second book. All right, the dishwasher's going. Most of the dishes are in there, not all of them, but what I could fit in there. I made myself a coffee because I need one. Let me tell you. Had a hiccup with Marquise and Maze being picked up properly. But, yeah, I would have did a spanking if I was big enough, or up on a table I could put Marquise over my knee. However, such is life. Misha's on her third book. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my coffee. She can read to me with the hum of the dishwasher. And it's Friday. The kids are fed. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It was early supper, but there's still leftover chicken wings. Let me turn you around. Yeah, I have to say those chicken wings were really good. I had a couple. They're probably not keto. I don't know what it says. It's honey garlic, so there's probably stuff on there I shouldn't have eaten, but they were way, way better in my book in regards to those Schneider ones. But we do have some, like the Schneider's sausages with cheese and stuff. We really enjoy those. Just the chicken wings we had weren't all that good. But the PC honey garlic chicken wings were good. We didn't use the little sauce attachment things, but the chicken wings themselves were already seasoned. I think that was like plum sauce or something. I don't know. But we didn't even use that. The kids liked them just the way they were. And Misha. Anyways, yeah, they all liked them. There's no spring rolls left. I did put a plate together for my husband with 2 spring rolls left. My son, Marquis, stopped when he dropped Maze off. He had a couple of spring rolls and a plate of food. His friend Miles didn't want anything. He'll probably regret it, but whatever. So there's a little bit of beef and broccoli left. There's 2 spring rolls on my husband's plate and a little bit of chicken wings left. So at least we got those other chicken wings in the deep freezer. So Misha, get your hiney over there and read me some stories, please, because I want to have my coffee. Okay? Get to reading, sister. All right, I'm in town now, about to drop Mazai off. I had to stop and get windshield wiper fluid because I cannot see out of my window and I am totally bone dry. So, yeah, I got to drop it in. Guys, to drop Zaya off. I have to get gas on the way home. That Dad's now to get. Oh, he has a bag of treats there on the floor. Oh, it's dark in here. Well, I went into Dad's. He was asleep in his chair, so I just got his bag of goodies and snuck back out. I'm at the McDonald's takeout line now. Marquise, when I dropped Marquise and Miles off to Medea's, they had a gift card here with $17 on it, and they said get as many McDoubles as you can. So I'm assuming they're hungry. So that's what I'm doing, and then I'll drop those off, and then I'll start to head home. Well, I got 6 McDoubles. Came to $15.80, so they have a little bit of change left on their card. Oh, and I gotta stop and get gas. I'll stop to the Irving so I can get some air miles, of course. Then I'll drop the burgers off. Then I'll head home. Hip hip hooray. Alright friends, well it is 9:32 at night. I had a shower. I needed one. My face is red, but maybe it's my sweater. My husband's sweater I'm wearing. I haven't got the kids to bed yet, but I'm going to start getting them ready for bed. And I just unload my phone so I can sit down and enjoy the time and edit the video. I will have a cup of tea with you this weekend. Today was just not that day. It was not that day. Mally will be gone tomorrow. I don't know if Messiah will be back, what time she'll be back. And yeah, we will have a cuppa. Yeah, so it's a good day though. Oh, I checked the carrots and broccoli. I put on the dehydrator. The broccoli's almost done. If it's not done when I go to bed, I'm gonna shut it off and finish dehydrating it tomorrow. I just don't want it going too far. Like the florets seem pretty brittle, but the little bits of stalk were still kind of gummy. So yeah, I don't want to try to store something that still has liquid in it because it'll end up molding and ruin the whole batch. But the carrots were still pretty, they have a while to go. So I looked it up. Carrots can take 12 to 24 hours to dehydrate. So yeah, it might take even longer because they're not cut up. So yeah, I'll probably let those go all night and check them first thing in the morning. But yeah, it's an experiment, right? And I do have 2 cauliflowers I want to do. I got to get those on. Bought them 50% off yesterday. They're still good. I just need to, I didn't want to chop them up today. That's just more work. There's a fly in here. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked hanging out with me. A lot of chit chat and jibber jabber. And going shopping with me. I like showing you some deals I could get. And the ones I do get. And all that jazz. So I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, yeah, I haven't heard Maze. He's probably downstairs asleep on the couch because he was a fuss budget earlier. But yeah, he was tired. So my husband will have to carry him up to bed because I certainly am not. All right, guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.